Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of Sultan Mohsin Sports Zone. In this video, I'll be discussing which positions Chelsea require improvement in order to get back to the elite of English football, which is challenging for the Premier League and other major honours. So first of all, one of the positions that Chelsea need improvement is, I think, left back. So I don't think currently we're very strong in our left back positions. We currently have Marcos Alonso and Emerson Palmieri. So I don't really think they're not that a standard of what modern day left backs are. Modern day left backs is about pace, power, having the balance about defending and attacking. So certain examples I think that Chelsea should consider to sign in the summer are Ben Chilwell from Leicester City. I think he's had a wonderful season. Um, he's played really well. I see the way he plays. It's like he brings different dimensions to his game. It's not like he only defends. He brings that attacking flair. He's also good at free kicks as well. He also knows when to go back, when to push forward. He's actually a lot of support to the strikers as well when they play with Vardy or Iheanacho. So I think in order to get like a left back, I think that would be a very good signing if we get Ben Chilwell. Or another example could be Alex Telles from Porto. I think he's very strong physically, but he also has pace to go forward and attack and put in beautiful crosses. Um, so I think personally we should sell Emerson Palmieri. I don't think he's very good enough. As we saw, Frank Lampard substituted him in the first half when we played against Arsenal. Um, I don't think he's a player that meets the demands of the modern day left back. I think Marcos Alonso should be kept, but I think we need he'll be second choice, which is a very good second choice. But in terms of first choice, I think Ben Chilwell or Alex Telles. Another position I would say is central midfield. I think we don't have that creative spark in our team, so we don't have like we're currently have Jorginho. Okay, that's a good attacking player. Kovac has had a brilliant season, but I don't think he's that attacking player with that attacking flair and attacking mindset, even though he makes those runs from midfield, but that's not his preferred position. He brings a balance between defending and attacking. We need a player that solely attacks forward and looks forward, like we used to have Cesc Fabregas, for example. Makelele, someone like him. Or Frank Lampard even, manager. So I don't think we have that central midfield player that we used to, who used to always look forward and put in wonderful long passes to players like Manchester United. You see Bruno Fernandes, the impact he's had. We need that attacking player with that attacking sense and that urgency to move the ball forward on a regular basis, not like keep on passing back. I think because Jorginho was mainly criticised last season for always looking to push back and finding the easy route. That's not what we need. We need someone to look forward, push forward. You even see it how Jordan Henderson of Liverpool, he's actually changed his game a lot over the last couple of years. Before he was like a defensive midfielder. Now he's very attacking in his approach. He always looks forward, the forward pass to Salah, Mane or Firmino. So in order to like compete with Manchester City and Liverpool, I think we need to improve central midfield as well. So Miralem Pjanic, I think he'll be a very good option to have in midfield. I've seen his games when he's playing for Juventus, so I think he has the caliber of becoming a very important player for Chelsea in terms of looking forward and attacking. His long range passing is very good. So in terms of, and he brings players together in the game. That's the thing. He doesn't pass back. He doesn't pass sideways. He looks forward. So he brings the left backs and right backs. So when relating to previously I said left back, if we get the left back in Ben Chilwell, so he'll bring the left back forward and make them make runs, and he'll lob to them or give in long passes or through passes. So that's one player I think that could really improve our central midfield. Another position I think that we should improve is right back. I think currently I think Pedro's running out of his contract and then season. Willian's also running out his contract, but hope he does sign a new contract because we need him. But just in case if we don't renew his contract, I think we need someone like Jaden Sancho. I think he's a very young, promising talent. He has pace, power, like determination to score goals. Because when we have Pedro and Willian, I don't think they score enough goals in between. I think Willian averages 4 or 5 Premier League goals a season, which is definitely not good enough when you compare to the other elite players of English football or even European football. So even Pedro, he has his stints in scoring goals, but I've never seen him score more than 9-10 goals in a Premier League season. So I don't think that's very good enough. I think we should keep Willian, but bring someone like Jaden Sancho or even the Fiorentina right winger, Federico Chiesa. I think he's a very promising young talent who's emerged from Italy. So I think we need someone like him because we already signed Hakim Ziyech, who's a very good player, and I hope he'll be a brilliant player for Chelsea in the future. But I still think we need that cutting edge who can open when teams play very defensively against us to unlock the doors for our strikers to score and that. So these two players I personally think that could strengthen our right wing positions if Willian and Pedro leave. Another position I think definitely needs improvement is striking positions. We don't have good enough strikers in my opinion. I've thought over this since Diego Costa left. I think we've not had a real striker since then. We need like an aggressive striker, someone like Didier Drogba who used to tease with defenders and use his physical strength to gain an edge over them. Same as Diego Costa used to have that aggressive nature I really liked because I really love like the way he used to like compete with defenders, getting them angry, getting them red cards. So that was it was funny as well, but he used to get his job done. We've had the last couple of strikers, Alvaro Morata. I don't think he's strong enough to compete in the Premier League. He doesn't have that physicality about him, and I think the speed of the Premier League and the way it's evolving in the last couple of years, I don't think he was very desired to make a very good impression in the Premier League. So currently we have Tammy Avraham. He's a very good promising talent, but you can't put all of the burden on a young striker. Even though he's had an England call-up, scored around 13-14 goals in the Premier League this season. But I don't think he needs time to develop another, 2 or 3 seasons. Then he'll be one of the elite strikers in the world, in my opinion. I like the way he holds up the ball and everything, but I think sometimes he lacks in his vision. That sometimes he picks the wrong pass, or sometimes he can be a bit selfish. Not in a rude way, but I think sometimes he becomes a bit selfish in trying to score himself. But I think you can't put pressure on his shoulders at a young age. We have Olivier Giroud, who I believe saved our season, because Tammy Avraham, after when he was having injuries, he was making comebacks, but he wasn't the same player he was at the start of the season. So I think Olivier Giroud really put a really good shift in and showed his experience by scoring goals against Spurs, and obviously everyone loves a goal against Spurs. So yeah. So in our striking, we also have Batshuayi. Batshuayi I don't really think is a good enough striker. I don't think he can adapt to the way the Premier League is also only based on modern football now: pace, power, and physicality. I don't think he has any of that qualities because I don't think he's adapted well. Even though I can give him the benefit of the doubt that he's always like a super sub, but you can't really. The way he plays, I don't think suits the Premier League. But anyway, the players that I really do recommend that Chelsea could sign, or should sign actually, in order to improve our striking positions is Lautaro Martinez from Inter Milan. I think he's going to be a very promising striker, a young Argentinian. There were rumours of him going to Barcelona, but if Chelsea could get him, I think we'll be getting a very good striker. The way he's played in the Champions League this season has been very impressive. He's also played well in Serie A as well. But I think he has pace, he has power, he has that technical quality of playing with his teammates instead of just always looking at the goal himself and being selfish. So I think he's a very unselfish player, and also I think he plays in a front two with Romelu Lukaku and Inter Milan. So I think he has the ability to link up with players and produce wonderful goals. Another player we were linked in the January transfer window was Moussa Dembele from Olympique Lyon. I think he's a very good defender. So people are liking him to comparing him to Didier Drogba, the way he used to play. I think he's a good player, but I don't know. I haven't seen enough of him, but I don't think he would be that suited to the Premier League, in my opinion. But he could be an option just in case. Timo Werner is another player that I think Chelsea should sign in terms of improving our striking positions. It's because I like what he offers to the table. It's like he brings pace, he brings power. It's like he plays well on the counter attack. It's like I was hearing when a couple of Liverpool pundits were talking about that Werner should join Liverpool, but I think Werner doesn't suit Liverpool style of play anyway, because they just play an attacking way and they don't play on the counter attack mostly. They mostly play with on the wings with Salah, Mane, and then Firmino playing as a false nine, which interlinks their play. So I don't think Werner will suit them. I think Werner will suit Chelsea very much because over the years Chelsea have been very suited to counter-attacking football. So when Werner plays with Leipzig, they really play counter-attack football, which has taken him to second or third position in the Bundesliga. So I think he can be a very brilliant asset to Chelsea in terms of bringing his. I think he has a lot of pace, so he can beat a lot of defenders in the Premier League and reach out to headers from crosses and all that. So, and he scored a lot of goals. So I think he's a very promising talent. So, but personally, I think if we bring Werner, I think that'll be a very good signing because we already have Hakim Ziyech, and if Ziyech plays with Werner, I think that'll be a brilliant partnership. Or either Werner plays with the front two of Tammy Avraham. So I think this is what I overall think about which positions Chelsea should improve in, and which players I recommended in terms of can fulfill those positions to improve them. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.